Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the changes on that Acura NSX Type S 2022 model, and we're going to see how these new changes, if they're actually backwards compatible to the 2017 to 2021 model. All right, so what we got here, I got a picture of the Type S, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna look to see what some of those changes are that took place on this front bumper and compare them with the current to see if this bumper is going to be backwards compatible. It'll be a different story to discuss whether or not they will actually be saleable parts to the general public. But I guess we'll find that out once the actual parts list are released, if they are released on the Acura sites. So if we look here, we can see that this front bumper here is now one big inclusive piece. We've kind of taken away the broken up components, this beak here, and then the lower section. A lot of people have complained about this not being an actual full-blown grill. The fake part was sort of a bother, so it looks like they took care of a little bit of that. But let's go ahead and check and see. So we can see this is one big piece. So they took this section here and combined it with the entire bumper. It's no longer a separate piece, it's one complete piece of the front bumper. If you notice also in 2019 and up, they started matching the color of this beak with the color of the paint. So now this will be a full-blown matching bumper color, so to speak. So if you got a blue car, this front here would all be blue. Bottom section, you'll see a little black in this section here. But let's go ahead and look at the body lines here. So if you look here, the headlights come here and take a little bit of a dip. There's a little dip in here. This section here, that still exists. And if you follow the line of that headlight all the way to the edge of that bumper, those same lines also exist all the way out. So I'm gonna say that this front bumper is definitely should fit the older models. Now, you know, from a production standpoint, you're making your last year model of this vehicle. I don't think they want to complicate things, so that also makes me believe that it is backwards compatible. So you can see here, this portion is a lot of the redesign right here. Now you've got that little L shape angular going here. Then you've got another angular coming from about here, out and down. So the entire front has been redesigned. So with that said, I'm gonna say that the front bumper is going to be a one-for-one replacement. It should fit right in there with no problem. So let's go ahead now to the back side and see how the back side compares. So now when we're looking at the back side, we can see that this section right here has quite a little bit of a different shape. We come off of this section here, right about here at this spot, we now create a body line here, and then it goes down. So this section, imagine a line being input here and then comes down. You can see this section is still the same, but then they created a lot more of an angular, a more aggressive cut inside this section here. So this section pushes in a little further, and if you look at the body lines, they're the same lines that go up here, come down, come around the headlights, the tail lights, sorry. I'm gonna say that that is also the same. So as we can see here, the diffuser is very different. So I'm gonna say that that rear bumper is a one-for-one. The emblem still goes here. The only difference on the front is that emblem is on the lower section of the bumper. So as for the changes on the exterior of the NSX, I'm gonna say that that new bumper will fit on here just fine. So we'll see what occurs when the new NSX Type S parts list are released, and we'll go from there. As for this video, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.